Alright, what's up guys? So just released our sprinkler video, and one of my customers called, said they're having some issues with their sprinklers and for us to come out here and to take a look. So my wife was like, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? She said it's supposed to be a quick sprinkler repair, and put my money where my mouth is. And so here we are, just showed up. Customer told me what zone it was, so I went ahead and turned it on. Zone 2, you can see back there in that back corner, that head back there in the corner, can't see right there. That head back there, guys, is not operating, so either the mowers hit it or something's going on with that. So let's core essentials. I see it running. Got this in the truck, ready to roll. Sprinkler tool in my other pocket, camera in hand. I don't want to get wet, but let's sneak down there, get this taken care of, see what's going on. So here we are on the repair. See, this is a 3500 series head. I don't have a 3500 series head with me. Something I need to add to my truck. That's what's causing it to bubble up. Okay. So usually they'll break right here. This right here happened. Most likely that was not a mower issue. Got to keep that camera dry. All right. Most likely that was not a mower issue. Most likely what that was is freezing and busting over the winter. So I'm gonna shut this down, and so my camera doesn't get wet, I'll start the tripod up. We'll go ahead and get this replaced real quick. While we're fixing zone 2, we'll go ahead and go to zone 3. Everybody puts their control box next to the AC units, so that way y'all don't have to terrace top. On to zone 3. All right, let's run down there. Something else we need to add into our core essentials to our irrigation fanny pack we're making is a like a Cobalt knife tool. The reason Cobalt, because I want to get sponsored by Cobalt. All right, and we're rolling. Okay, this is a 1/2 inch barb because it's 3500. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it back, take my Cobalt knife, and just cut it off at the end of the barb. All right, now that we got it in, we're gonna check. I kept calling it angle of oscillation, but it's the degree of oscillation. So we'll go ahead and check that. That looks pretty good. That's going too far. So I'm gonna stick this into the back screw. I'm gonna turn it left to shorten it up. Still too much. Keep turning. That looks pretty good right there. Make sure it didn't mess up this direction. All right, that looks good. The green heads, guys, they come actually preset with nozzles in them. Already set, ready to go. All right, glad I didn't have a camera, but this is trash. I need to go rob some dirt from somewhere. All right, so what's happened here is this busted head washed out all of our topsoil. So we're gonna use that little trick I was telling you all about with these rocks to get it set in here. And then we'll take our dirt. All right, so there you have it. We'll go cut a piece of sod out, set it in on top of this. It'll be ready to go. I went and stole some sod by the woods. Don't tell anybody. And we're done. Come set it up out of the water. Make sure it's adjusted right. All right, it's going just a little. Have a good one. All right, and it's done. This client's like an hour and a half from our place, so I'm actually gonna run through all the zones real quick just to make sure everything's operating, try to prevent him from having to call us out again. But it's adjusted, everything's watering, and we're out of here. I think it was a little more than 5 minutes, but I had to go cut sod out of the yard. The head replacement is pretty quick though, like 2 minutes.
Dad, what are you doing?
Washing the tools.
Did
you go to work with Daddy today?
Do you know ants are here?
Yeah, I know, they bit me 3 times on my feet. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I got a bit more than I thought. All right, so something I want y'all to check out is gonna be, these dry spots in the lawn. We got up into the 80s and the 90s. We're up here on the top of the mountain, and it's just burning up the lawn. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it. I think it's watering at 20 minutes right now. If you talk about the oscillation, guys, that's why these zones have to water longer than the others. It takes so long to rotate all the way right, all the way back left. And we're gonna bump it up to 30 minutes, and it should green this lawn up next week. Same thing down in the front yard, and then up over there. Well, I just thought I was done. Went ahead, running through the last 2 zones. Found this sprinkler head here. It's not really spraying very far at all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do just a routine check on it real quick. I'm gonna try and clean the filter on it. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to replace it.
Why?
Filter's pretty clean. All right. See if we're still rolling. We're still rolling, okay. So he wasn't getting any pressure over here. Can we get that focused on that for a second? You see that? No? Right there.
Daddy!
That right there was inside that head. Just a little bit of me watching what was going on, not having enough pressure. That's why that head wasn't operating right. So I'm gonna shut it off, we'll get it hooked back up, be ready to roll. Alrighty. So, that's why it's crucial, guys, if you're gonna get into the service department of doing irrigation and sprinklers, that you really have an eye for detail, that you really just look around and figure out what it is going on, know how these should be spraying, what kind of coverage you should be getting, because something as small as that piece of pea gravel was causing for there to be hot spots and burn up here. So if you add irrigation to your monthly maintenance programs, guys, you can make it easy, $20, $30 a month. Something like this is a repair that you would charge on top of. This is something that you're staying on top of before you're solving the problem, before they have an issue. So, you know, that's the key. Whoa, look at these guys. We're ready to go. I'm gonna hook this thing back up.
What's this?
And we'll check it. This is water running out from behind the wall. Touch it.
Look! We have it!
Alright, so something, guys, that you gotta know about that you weren't able to see from where the camera was earlier was I first pulled the head, I checked the filter. After I checked the filter, I went in and checked this first barb, then I checked the funny pipe, then the second barb. It wasn't until I unhooked this last piece from the hard pipe that I found the obstruction in the line. So you got to go down that system of things, getting it back to hard pipe and checking your connection coming out of your bushing into your barb before you can walk away knowing that you did everything in your power to get this head operating right. So get back up and let's see how much more pressure we had this time. that zone's watering properly, so let's turn it right back around here, check the last zone, and call it a day. Oh yeah, whole lot better. Now the spray's not right, but we know the oscillation is. I'm just gonna grab the base of the frame, grab the neck, not the top, grab the neck, turn it. A little too much.
Whoa! Turn it too high.
There we go. Good to go. High five, guys. High five. Nuck. Found it. All right, let's go. Have Gannon adjust it. Can you adjust the spray? Can you adjust the spray just a little bit? Let's let it spray a little bit better.
That's good.
There you go. Give it a little turn. Give it a little turn. All right, there we go. That's good. Now, plenty of coverage. 100% overlap. It's touching where the last head's touching. They're touching each other. Perfect. All right, great job, son. Let's load up. Send them a bill. All right, guys. Well, yes, that's sweat. That's not sprinkler or lake water on me, but took about an hour. We did a full system check. We replaced that head when we first got here, and then we found a clogged up head over here. But we got the whole system checked. We're able to do a full service call now on this property, go home, feel good about it. Guys, check it out. Like I said, eye for detail is the big thing right there. Allowed us to be able to go ahead and figure that out before the customer called us and said, hey, I got a real bad dry spot in my lawn. So we caught it before they told us. That's the key. Always eye for detail, look for the next thing, look for problems, so that way you find the problem before the customer does. You guys have a good day. See ya.